You said maybe the storm's kind of toggling a little bit to the west, and that could be better for us.
That could be a lot better for us. So we were watching this westerly shift, and we said, okay, forecast is still the same. We're still expecting a lot of rain, and there's still the potential we could get walloped with a bunch of rain. But if, you know, these storms, the gradient is tight. So if it moves 10, 15 miles.
A few miles makes a huge difference.
It makes all the difference.
Miles.
I mean, and Justin's going to break that down in just a moment. We'll go through the day hour by hour. So we're not out of the woods, but we are. I like what I'm seeing. So hopefully it holds, but there's no guarantee. Tomorrow morning is going to be the main event for sure, because we just had that rain on and off for this evening. That's what we were expecting, and a nice little bit of a lull right now. But through tomorrow morning, Debbie's going to be just off our coastlines, over 100 miles away, but still pretty breezy for sure. This is when the winds will be the strongest. And when we do have these bands come on through at this time, they might have a little bit more energy. And that's when we could have some gustier winds and also maybe a little bit more of that spin in the rotation. It's going to be strengthening as it pushes off to the north. It will look probably a lot better on satellite and on radar during the day tomorrow. And then it continues to gain strength. So not good news here for the Big Bend region, as they're now going to be dealing with a Category 1 hurricane. It's up the forecast from 80 to 85. The water's very warm here. The only reason that the National Hurricane Center had it slowly intensifying is because of how disorganized it's been for so long. But once it gets that organization, then it can kind of be off to the races. Think of a figure skater. It kind of takes a while to get going, but once they're spinning and they're spinning faster. So that's how those hurricanes are going to work. Also, problems down the road for our friends farther to the north. This could be somewhat stalling and meandering in parts of Georgia or the Carolinas, and it's still a little far out. We know how these forecasts can change day to day, but that could be a big flooding concern for that area. So let's walk you through what to expect for tonight. A lot of the heavy rain will continue to push on through in bands, but do you see what we're dealing with here at 4 o'clock in the morning? This is the latest run of that new in-house computer model that we have. It's still dry for a good portion of our region, but this is 20 miles, 20 miles to, this is within the margin of error within a 24-hour period. 20 miles to the east, now we're dealing with heavy rains along the coastline as well. So 6 o'clock, maybe still dry. Let's cross our fingers because we don't really need too much more rain after what we had today. 9 o'clock in the morning, and we still have some heavy rain offshore. Then maybe some more bands moving on in. When that turn starts to the Big Bend, that's when we get the heavy rain by 1 to 2 o'clock. And then 3 o'clock, we're still looking at some of those downpours, and then it will start to fade away maybe a little bit later into the day. So count on heavy rain tomorrow, hopefully not as much with that little bit of a westerly jog. Right now, we're drying out, and the rainfall totals are pretty impressive. Isolated spots near 4 inches in parts of Palmdale, over an inch in LaBelle. Nice and light, about a ½ an inch of rain in Cape Coral, 3/4 of an inch in parts of St. James City. Farther to the south in Naples, about an inch. Golden Gate Estates, about 2. And again, tomorrow, that's when we're going to maybe double these numbers. I'm going to send it over to Justin Hobbs, who has a look at how those little miles can make all the difference for the coastal spots specifically.
Yeah. And Allison, it really could. I mean, just a 20-mile difference could be the difference of seeing a couple inches of rain and absolutely getting a swamping of rain. So take a look here. This is that westerly trend. You see the heaviest downpours off to our west by about 20 miles. It keeps the coast anywhere from about 2 inches to maybe up to 3 inches, a lot lighter off in our inland communities. But watch this. If we just barely shifted back over, we're looking at totals anywhere from, again, up to even 10, 11 inches there, right along the coast. So again, miles matter here when it comes to those bands of showers that are going to develop. But overall, I think we're going to stick with our forecast general trend, anywhere from 4 to 6 here along the coast, 2 to 4 inland. And of course, we will have some areas that are a little bit more on the isolated higher side. Now this evening, we did get one new update as well, that all of Southwest Florida now under a flood watch. So we all do need to be cautious here overnight, and then especially into tomorrow when we have that potential for heavier bands to move in, to be careful if you're out on those roadways. Let's talk about some of those other impacts, one of those being the wind. Now we are watching the wind speeds, which are going to be, we can contain these, but as far as the wind speeds of what we could expect, the gust are forecast to get up into the 40s here as we get into the overnight, primarily along the coast, those islands. That's where we'd likely see that. Watch here as we get into the late morning. Those wind speeds start to pick up and move inland as well. Could start getting up to the 50-mile-per-hour range now towards Sanibel. But also notice your wind direction shifts. That wind direction shift is being closely monitored because we know when it becomes more that wind pushing into some of those coves goes into some of our areas of water that moves further inland, that's when you can see that tide push in, especially if it coincides with high tide. And we are expecting that timing to kind of ride along together. So here's kind of an estimate for potential storm surge as well as the high tide time here across Collier County, 1 to 3 feet, primarily after the lunch hour till 3 o'clock here across Lee County. Again, generally thinking 1 to 3, may get up to that 2 to 4. I think 4 is a little bit on the higher side, but again, it's along the coast. We're right around that lunch hour for high tides. As you get further up into the river, that's when you get closer to that 3 and 4 o'clock time frame. Then as you get to Charlotte County, same story. You can see Minnesota Key 1 o'clock as we get towards Charlotte Harbor, getting closer as we get into that 3 o'clock hour. So our big threat tomorrow, again, going to be that heavy rain potential for flooding. High wind going to be our third threat, and then that storm surge on the low side with coastal flooding, of course, continue to keep a close eye on those waves. And some of that rain could linger as well, even as we get into some of that Monday time frame. But after that, storms should pull away from us, and we'll be back to our regular scattered showers and thunderstorms.